Welcome to the NEKO Alpha Show, everyone. Live from Tokyo, we are bringing you the Japan-related NFT Alpha and more from the United NEKO Alliance here on the ground in Japan. I'm Reno, here with my co-host and United NEKO Alliance co-founders, Steve and Neil.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
And on today's show, we'll be talking about our first NFT giveaway is complete. We'll have a VeeCon recap, a Spaces recap from earlier this week, and the alpha and the outro. Before we start, please remember this is not financial advice. Do your own research. This is our commentary. This is our info sharing, and hopefully a little bit of entertainment as well. So here we go.
Okay, we're going to talk about the giveaway, I believe.
Yeah, so the first NFT giveaway, our first ever, is now complete. We gave away a Shinsei Galverse, and the exact number slips my mind, but it was
I think it's 621.
621.
UD Namun.
Right, with the NEKO eyes. And so congratulations again to our lucky winner. And this is just the first of our NFT giveaways. We'll certainly, we'll certainly be doing more. So stay tuned, follow us on Twitter, Discord, check that out for when the next giveaway will be coming up.
And then let me give a quick recap of the VeeCon conference where I was for a few days. This is Steve talking. Yeah, it was amazing. There I am with a few new friends there at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. That's the United States, not the United States, the American Football Stadium for the local team, Minnesota Vikings. It was amazing. There were about 5,000 to 6,000 people. I don't know the exact number of participants, and then with so many interesting people, creators, artists, influencers, personalities, celebrities. You can see there on the website, VeeCon.co. There were just so many different people. This conference, it was not NFT NYC. It was not like that. It was a very different kind of experience, I thought. A lot of crypto people, a lot of NFT enthusiasts, but a lot of probably non-NFT people, probably a lot of Gary Vee fans from a long time ago. A lot of families were there. There were kids there. Some people walking around with dogs. It was a pretty fun experience. There were a lot of stuff like kind of happening around the sides, but basically there was a big main stage in the main part of the stadium in the morning, in the late afternoon, in the evening, and then on the side, and then midday there were side stages. A lot of different things going on. So a few highlights for me. Pharrell had a really great talk. On the main stage, Guy Osiri, who is a big Hollywood agent for a lot of big names, music and Hollywood names. He was talking about some of the projects that he's involved in. He's involved with Yuga Labs. He's involved with 10. Blanking out now. 10 KPT. Just like totally just blanked out, but. He was amazing. And then Jesse Itzler was an amazing, like really motivational talk. I was not familiar with him before, but it was really amazing. Then there was another one that I went to. It's called The Future of NFTs. It was Danny Cole of the Creatures Project, Illmind, who was a big producer for, I guess, hip hop and different music, and Bobby Kim of Hundreds, which is a street brand. They had a really good talk. Then another one that was really great was called Being a Master Mod on Discord. It was mods from 3 different big projects. Henry the Great from CyberKongs, Bex from Cool Cats, and Main Yu from VFriends. Unbelievable discussion. I actually recorded it. I'm going to show the guys what I recorded. It was pretty cool. I think the market's in a bear market, and some people are a little bit. Might not be feeling so motivated and may not be as enthusiastic as maybe they were a few months ago. But it's just, I felt like the enthusiasm, the motivation there with the people and what was going on, the energy and passion was amazing, and made me feel a lot more bullish. Although I already am bullish, but a lot more bullish on what's happening in the future, what's going to be happening in the future. So that is pretty much it.
Well, and you saw Pablo Stanley there, right? He was running around, or
I
don't.
I unfortunately didn't get a chance to meet up with him there, but he was there. He was one of the side stages. He was giving a talk. I did not see that one. There was so much happening. I was trying to see as many different things as possible.
Yeah,
And
totally.
then I guess last but not least, I mean, Gary Vee was just really had a great show. Was really inspirational, and I haven't traditionally been a big Gary Vee, fan, but what he's doing in the space, what he's doing to onboard people, what he's doing to show people what what the what the opportunities are is pretty cool. So,
Also
and I
about
also
this
met up.
photo here.
Yeah, I met up with a group of Japanese people who are really enthusiastic, really meeting a lot of people. I'm hoping I'm already in touch with them and hoping we can get them involved with some of the stuff we're doing, and maybe try to collaborate with them at some point. It'd be really nice. The guy in the middle is a guy who is from Australia. He's based in Japan, but he's really big in the V Friends Discord. Really great guy to meet. I've interacted with him a couple times before, so it was great to meet him.
I gotta apologize to Steve on this photo too. I accused him of photobombing earlier, but I didn't see it in a fuller size. I thought you were the guy in the back in the orange shirt, because our United NEKO Alliance shirts are like that same orange color. But now I can see you're right there in the photo.
Right
So
there.
sorry about that. You weren't
No problem.
photobombing. That other guy is photobombing. That's what's up
Well, he was just standing there. He was guarding the stage.
there. Yeah.
He's security detail, but yeah. Sorry, before I mentioned the project is 10 KTF. I should know that I'm a holder of that project, and that's something that Gaio Series is involved with. That's a really cool project. It's also related to fashion and metaverse apparel, as is what Bobby Kim of Hundreds is doing. His talk was really amazing, talking about some of the potential in that space. So yeah, I mean, there were so many things that people were talking about and doing and stuff happening. So it's definitely worthwhile. I'm really looking forward to NFT NYC. It's a very different vibe, but also really great to be there in real life and meet people and just learn, listen and learn and talk. So that's my overview.
Cool. You
Apologize for my
definitely.
voice. Maybe I was doing a little too much screaming during the live music each night.
You saw some Japanese people there too, right? In that photo, you're with
In that
Hempel.
photo, yeah, you see a few people.
Yeah,
I've met some others as well. So yeah,
that's cool. Good to see that it's not just us running around out there. There's definitely Japanese people getting out to these events.
for sure. Yep, for sure.
Well, very cool. So we're gonna move on now to a Spaces recap from earlier this week. You guys good with that?
Yep, sounds good.
Right.
So we.
as oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
Reno.
You take
Go
it.
ahead, Reno.
I was just going to say, regular Spaces every week, Tuesday morning Japan time. We start at 10 a.m. here in Japan, which is 6 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time and 9 p.m. Eastern in North America, and of course other times around the world. But can't mention all the zones, but those are the two primary zones. So wherever you might be, find your place in time there. But every Tuesday, and this week we had a really good, really full Spaces. It was great. We had 3 featured artists, and Steve, you know a little bit about them, yeah?
Yeah, we always like to try to feature a few artists. Of course, every time it's a little bit different. But as always, Sophie-san of NFT NYC was there with us. Always great to collaborate with her, and she was able to put together some information about 3 different artists that we introduced. The first was Kasu. This is pretty interesting art. They're round illustrations of girls that can be used as pieces in sets of 5 for a traditional Japanese card game called MENKO, which I'm not very familiar with, but it's pretty popular among some people. And I know that there are big nationwide competitions of MENKO in Japan, so it's actually pretty popular. So that was really cool. We'll have links in the information in the video, and you can take a look at her stuff. We also had Shimayo. Shimayo has very interesting, nice traditional manga illustrations of characters, and is creating a creative story called Chrysanthemum Family, and which is a story that she's creating, and will be developing over the next several years or a certain amount of time. So we're interested to see how that develops. We heard a little bit about that, and really cool Japanese style, Japanese sword and traditional tattoo there. We also heard from Otograf, who has a character art project, and there's a few different styles of that. It's called Mimi, M-I-M-I, and it combines a kawaii element, that's cute, a cute element, geometric shapes, and modern design. And the Mimi character art project is kind of like he wants it to be anything you want to be. It kind of gives you inspiration and tries to marry that inspiration and the kawaii factor. And he feels like that kawaii cute factor will put a smile on your face and give you the inspiration to learn more about what it is or about anything. So it's very cool. So check those out. Again, we'll have information about the artists down below, and please listen to the recording. If you want to hear more about each of the artists, you can go ahead and listen in.
Yeah, definitely check that out. It was a very full show. Like I said, we were packed, and in addition to the artists, we also had a team member from the United NEKO Alliance introduce sort of a discussion topic, something for people to think about, which is we hear from artists all the time, and NFTs primarily artwork, based in artwork. But Erika, our team member, is specifically interested in merging sort of the visual arts with the performing arts through NFTs, and we're not entirely sure how exactly that can work, but it's one of the ideas we're exploring. So it's a very good show. We had lots of good discussion, and definitely jump in, join us. It's a bilingual show, but it's mostly English. But for the Japanese artists who aren't comfortable with English, we do provide translation for them. They'll speak in Japanese, and we have translation. Great translation from Hope-san. Shout out to Hope-san. And also a lot of help from NFT-JP and Sophie there as well. So definitely check out Spaces next time. So coming around to the alpha, Neil, ready to go?
Yeah, so I want to start off with the alpha is NEKO Alpha. We did our first exclusive sort of long-form interview with Akeem from Very Long Animals, who we've introduced on a couple of shows recently. So check that out on our channel. Should be the video right beside this video. You can see here the opening graphic for it, Very Long Animals. And speaking of Very Long Animals and Akeem, last night this tweet popped out: "New animal will be released at midnight Japan time." And sure enough, we've got a couple new animals one that showed up last night. I think one. So, I don't know. There's not an exact schedule, but this is what happens. He lets people know, and they're on it. So I think the ant there showed up like 2 days ago, and then this pelican last night. So there's been a lot of new people coming into the Very Long Animals Discord. A lot of interest. It's still a pretty small collection, but it's getting added to regularly. So watch the interview and join their Discord and follow him on Twitter to get the news on when the new Very Long Animals are dropping.
Yeah, just one quick comment. People will find out when they hear the interview and they watch that video, but he's got a really vibrant community in Japan, and a lot of people are collecting, and there's a lot of derivative fan art versions of the very long animal. So really, it's actually a great. There's a lot of energy. People like him are bringing a lot of energy to the space, and we love his community and love his energy. So
Yeah, definitely
that's my
check out
comment.
check out the interview. It's great. He's great. He's funny. His projects are funny, and the fan art that grows in his community is excellent. So definitely check out the interview.
All right, and so here's NFU ranking Japan, and you can see the ranks for this week. So at number 3, we see Crypto Ninja Partners again. We covered them last week. I thought I would just mention, I saw this on their Twitter. Looks like, so this is Yoko at Ninja DAO. So she's handling, I think, a lot of the English, and it says, we are talking about CNP, so Crypto Ninja Project. And this is an English AMA, 5:30 a.m. Japan time Friday. So that would be Thursday. What do we got? 4:30 Eastern time, 1:30 p.m. Pacific time. So maybe check that out. The links we'll have this link below. And next, we mentioned we mentioned Neo Samurai Monkeys coming, and that mint happened yesterday. Still pre-reveal, so you can see Neo Samurai Monkeys here, and 92 volume traded and a 0.178 floor.
Amazing amount of trading so far.
Yeah, so I think there seems to be quite a bit of interest.
Yeah.
And which is why it's clocking in at number 4 here. And at number 6, Pixel Crypto Ninja Heroes. So this is another pixel art project. So of course, Crypto Ninja Partners, they're also in the, we just mentioned them. So this is a collaboration between Crypto Ninja Partners and Pixel Heroes. So both of those are DAOs. And Pixel Heroes DAO has already released a couple collections. So this is this is their first partnership collection, but the third collection in total. So 5.6K items. And the first Pixel Heroes NFT was 1K items. And I think this dropped last December. And then we had Pixel Heroes X, which was 5.6K items. So, so we're now at, like, what are we at? 11, 12,000 plus items. So we were checking out the Discord, figure out what this DAO is all about. And it seems basically that they've created a DAO, and owning one of these pieces it's like a governance token for voting on the DAO. And the DAO is basically creating a video game, or not a video game, a game, a crypto game. So that's the end result of what the DAO is shooting to do. They've got a roadmap and everything. They're putting all the pieces together. And I guess these are characters that they've created. They've got music here. Let's not worry about that. It's going into a commercial. Yeah, so they got music, they got characters, and they have a roadmap for producing their game sometime late this year, I believe. So, oops. Okay, last thing. Just ran across this site. This is very beta. It seems like it's a new nft-analytics.jp. So someone's putting together a site that will do some um, analytics and graphs on projects. So it's just literally this beta version has popped up 3 days ago. So I think they're still getting together, but this could be something that will be useful later. And it's called nft-analytics.jp. So that's it for the alpha this week.
Interesting to see that last one, if it's going to be like a proper competitor to the other list. Sorry, the name's slipping my mind. The other list we reference so often.
Well, yeah, NFT ranking JP,
That's
I
right.
think, is very much about curating Japanese artists and Japanese-based projects. I think we're not really sure where this one is going, but I think it looks like it's trying to get some deeper analytics, like number of owners, charting floor price, and things like that. So far, it's all in Japanese too. So we'll just keep an eye on that. But interesting to see these things popping up.
Yeah, it looks like it's an analytics tool, maybe a trading tool. We're trying to position it that way.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that one for sure. So that's our alpha for today. A couple things to mention. One of the features we've had some movement on in Discord for the United NEKO Alliance is the JP Your Name channel, where you can come in there and, for those of us who have studied Japanese or who live in Japan, you always get, a Japanified version of your name that fits within, Japanese language phonetics. But for those who haven't and who don't have a Japanese version of their name, jump into JP Your Name under NEKO community. We will be happy to provide you with your Japanese name in Japanese text. That's fun.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, that I was just agreeing with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people here have their stamps made too, and this is something definitely could be in the future for NEKO merch, but we'll see about that at some point.
Yeah, that could be fun. Another thing coming up, I will be holding it down here in Tokyo, but Steve and Neil will be heading to NFT NYC. And that's just a few weeks away, yeah?
Yeah, just a few weeks away.
Yeah, just about exactly a few weeks. So United NEKO Alliance will be representing at NFT NYC. So keep an eye out for them there, and definitely talk to them, say hi.
Yeah, send some comments here. Contact us on Discord and Twitter. Anybody who's going and wants to talk to us, wants to talk about NFTs in Japan, anything that's going on with our project, we'd love to talk to you. We're gonna be meeting as many people as possible and having a good time.
Yeah, can't wait to get there and yeah, meet as many people as possible.
We'll definitely be sharing photos and info and stuff on Twitter and in Discord, and keep everyone updated with what our team is doing there for the duration of the event. So that's about it for today. As always, we want to send a big shout out to our friends and collaborators at NFT JPN. Sophie there, such a great friend and a collaborator for us. And also shout out to Hope-san, who joins our previously mentioned spaces every week and uses his superhero trilingual skills to make sure everyone can communicate well. So shout out to Sophie, shout out to Hope-san. And I guess the last thing is our plugs. Of course, the show here, NEKO Alpha Show, weekly. Every week, Thursday morning now, we're doing it live. This is our fourth live episode, I believe, right? Yeah, fourth live episode. And we're just going to do it live from here on out. All the things we've discussed today will be noted. It will be added to the show notes directly after we close. So anyone who wants to get some information about the projects we mentioned or events or anything like that, jump in there. The links will be there. Also follow us on Twitter. Check that out for spaces and just for, our next giveaway will be coming up there soon. And just general news, previewing a little bit of the artwork from our collection of 5,555 NEKOs, which will be coming soon. Discord, of course, jump in there. Instagram, we're on there if you're into it. And I think that's about it. Hit those Web 2.0 portals and help us push through into Web 3. Hit the like button, touch the subscribe button, turn on notifications if you like. And that's about everything. You guys got anyone else you want to plug or anything else to mention before we close out?
I think you covered it all there, Reno.
I can't add.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us.
Excellent. All right, so the nerd in the back end running the show. Let's go to outro. Thanks, everyone, for listening, and see you next time. That's a wrap, yeah.